Well, hello there everyone, and dear God, this commentary has been a long time coming, hadn't it? Well, none of this had to happen. Long story short, my original commentary in the video had to be scrapped, because my audio file had been corrupted. I couldn't convert my commentary script to a new audio file, since I forgot to save the script that had half the lines I needed for that commentary. The slices of the video, where the interjections are supposed to be, had already been made, so I couldn't just rewrite the whole thing without forgetting a few points I needed to make. The only way I can fix it is if I were to do the whole thing over again, but unfortunately for the past couple of years I couldn't be arsed to actually do the whole thing over again. Nonetheless, the video we will be taking a look at is from a person known as Neil Parker Jr., who made a commentary on Michael the GoAnimate guy, or, as he is known as today, Michael the Young guy. You know, I find it pretty baffling that out of all the GoAnimate ranters there are, Michael is the one Go commentators always like to go all apeshit over. Seriously, there is nothing of nuance that can be found in his rants, as there are very little difference between him and any other GoAnimate styled ranters out there. I know this video is old, but I feel this is still somewhat pervasive in many of the so-called civilized GoAnimate community. The type of people that will constantly brag to everyone about how mature they are by saying, I may be a GoAnimator, but at least I don't make grounded videos or GoAnimate styled rants. You know when GoFags like myself like to say I respect your opinion all the time? Well, watch this, I switched the words around, that makes it completely different. Oh wow, I am so impressed, you act no different from the GoFags, but at least you don't make grounded videos or GoAnimate styled rants. Want a cookie? Alright, let's just hop in.
Hello everyone.
Hello Mr. Y Video Watermark, how are you today?
It's me, NASCAR and Need for Speed Fan Estate 2017.
Why hello there NASCAR and Need for Speed Fan established 2017. My name is the amazing flying good users yes bad users known 99 swell comedian fanatic lover the animator animation studios production 2069 VGCPIGUATPNGDCPNDCPIUTTPTHDFTC fan. Man, these GoAnimate usernames get shorter every day.
Today this is going to be my other commentary video. It's called GoAnimate Style Rant.
So basically, there is a video out there called GoAnimate Style Rant? Hold in. Well, couldn't find a video called GoAnimate Style Rant, but rather I found a bunch of people ranting on those types of videos. Grammar doesn't seem like the guy's specialty, does it?
Also, I cannot believe I made them back then, but thank God I stopped doing GoAnimate style rants from now on.
Yes, thank God we stopped doing those repetitive GoAnimate style rants, where the person in question starts off with, the Wiggles? More like the niggers. This band sucks. Like all mature users such as myself, I prefer the more superior version of the GoAnimate style rant. The Wiggles? Oh my God. This band sucks. Wow, that makes the whole thing completely different. Notice I didn't use that repetitive X more like Y joke like some genetically inferior immature user. Now observe as we use this new ranting technique and use it in our rant videos over and over again. Wait, that's repetitive. Well then, as if one watermark wasn't enough, I guess we'll need to.
The following video for 2016 is possible in part by Michael the GoAnimate guy.
Yes, because you were the one who made this rant video. Wait, in part? Did you seriously say in part? You're meaning to tell me that an advertising agent actually pays you money to pump out these GoAnimate rants? Damn, that's one reason to believe capitalism has spiraled downhill as of late.
One Direction. More like 1D poop in.
Are you fucking kidding me? 1D poop in? What are you, 5? Are you seriously telling me that you can't come up with a more creative parody name than that? Many people would say the other direction, or something like that, when it comes to X more like Y jokes. That would be much more better and more creative than fucking 1D poop in.
Okay, first of all, my internations.
Wait, what? My internations? What the hell is an internation? Oh, you mean internations. You know, it's pretty rare for a kid in this day and age to ironically say what internations. Usually we'd see kids getting their asses beat for saying that, but thanks to Sam DA Vlogger, the Go commentators are pretty much the last bastions of people saying that phrase. Thank you Sam DA Vlogger.
Okay, first of all, my internations, would you put X more like X formula in your rant?
Ah yes, a notorious X more like X formula. The Wiggles? More like the Wiggles.
I bet you don't know what original rant looks like.
Well I gotta be honest, I don't think he knows what a traditional YouTube rant looks like either, given how deep he is in the GoAnimate swamp. But who knows, maybe he does know what it's like to make traditional rants, but chooses not to, because he showed him that this is the quickest means of getting his point across. Unfortunately, not much can be different with these Go commentaries either, and you'll see why.
And One Direction is my favorite pop band. You cannot just rant on it.
Why? Because you happen to enjoy it. Whatever happened to the I respect your opinion motto many people in this community like to say they adhere to? Whoops. It's not I respect your opinion anymore, it's your opinion is respected. Look guys, I flipped the words around, that makes it completely different and it totally distances myself from the immature users who I say I want nothing to do with.
Oh my god, this band sucks. This band is about 5 people named Nail, Zayn, Liam, Harry, and Louie, and they like to go on failure adventures at concerts.
Ah yes, known entertainment kids show One Direction. I remember this one episode where One Direction has to go on a quest to Chocolate Mountain, and they have to look in their map for directions that sings to them along the way.
Oh, my God. This part right there makes me cringe.
Bro, you just posted cringe bro. Did you seriously just say One Direction likes to go on failure adventures? Bro, that's pretty cringe. You are going to lose subscribers. Cringe based cringe onions noi onions lol onions cringe boomer la zoomer I am boomer no zoomies zoomer going zoomies.
Seriously, I think you're talking about the word go on failure adventures.
So apparently, go on failure adventures is a word. Yeah? And you're right, he is talking about the band Going on Failure Adventures. You get a free cookie.
Go on failure adventures term is a waste of time.
How the hell is it a waste of time? How much time has been wasted when Michael said they like to go on failure adventures?
And they like to go on failure adventures at concerts.
Whoa, look how much time he's wasting. Although the going in failure adventures term sounds stupid, but is very pervasive in many GoAnimate rants, this is very insignificant to the overarching problems of the rant he made. Besides, who's to say that he's wrong? I mean yes, it sounds pretty fucking retarded, if we consider the fact that this line is primarily used in GoAnimate rants on baby shows where adventures are the main premise, but doesn't the One Direction band go on actual adventures, as in they go around the world performing their concerts and whatnot?
You obviously have a person who would match in other people's opinion to the ground.
I'm sorry, what?
You obviously have a person who would match in other people's opinion to the ground.
He obviously has a person who would imagine other people's opinions to the ground. Are you okay? Did you just have a fucking stroke for a second there? What the hell does any of this even mean? Are you saying that Michael the GoAnimate guy is copying other people's opinions, and he is thereby using it to put other people down who think otherwise? Please tell me.
Seriously, One Direction is not the bad pop band ever.
Great grammar mate, 10 out of 10. So basically, let me try to put this together. You think that Michael the GoAnimate guy is pushing your opinions to the ground, because he made a GoAnimate styled rant on a band you like? Seems rather antithetical to the supposed mature user, but okay. Wait, you just said that Michael is pinning other people's opinions to the ground, while you are simultaneously doing the same thing yourself. Seems that this motto is only optional.
And there is a one mature user says.
You wanna know why I consider the term mature user to be just a substitute for good user? Pay attention to the language Neil Parker Jr. is using. What it meant to be a good user was regardless of which community you are in, it just meant being a good person to other people. It's a different story for the GoAnimators, because they were so immersed with the shit-flinging between baby show fans and trolls on the site who they deemed bad users. It didn't take long for the term good user to not only represent how well you treat others. To be honest, the archetypical good user wouldn't have a problem doing the exact opposite, but it's also a given name for a collective. But then, as the so-called good users became a cancerous cesspool, there were people who got out of it as soon as they could. Unfortunately, most of them still carried the same type of thinking as the good users before them, and the term mature user became nothing more than a given name for a collective. Same shit, different set of words.
Don't make GoAnimate style rants.
Ah yes, wise words from a very wise mature user, such inspiring quotes such as don't make GoAnimate style rants. A quote that many people in Western civilization take into consideration for years to come.
See what I mean?
No I don't, because the rant has barely even started and already you are going on a spiel over him using a GoAnimate styled rant template, which is something that is no different from any other GoAnimate ranter out there.
Don't make GoAnimate style rants now. Got it? Good.
One thing that the mature users take from the good users is their authoritative complex. This is one of the things that they take from the grounded videos that they've made. They have this way of talking that you would see used by a parent to their child. Brendan Barney is a perfect example of this.
Stop your crying, right now.
Stop your crying, right now. Something that is intrinsic to the many things the average parent would say to their child, especially the phrase right now. This is probably why there used to be go-fags telling other people that they are grounded for a billion years. Many would call them grounded threats, but not me, because some kid telling me that I am grounded is nowhere near threatening.
Neil is so blind.
Now, you might think that this is just some random insult being used regardless of its authenticity. I mean, go-fags are in some cases notorious for that.
The animation is a lesbian.
But as it turns out, this has some sort of truth behind it. Niall Horan has admitted being colorblind. Woo boy, talk about being ableist right there.
Zayn has a stupid hairstyle. Liam is bad at singing songs. Harry's hairstyle is more stupid than Zayn's hairstyle.
Get it? Harry? Hairstyle? Harry's hairstyle? Her.
And Louis is very gay.
And then we add a little sprinkle of homophobia. Got it?
Oh wow. You said Niall is blind, Zayn has a stupid hairstyle, Liam is bad at singing songs, and Harry's hairstyle is stupid more than Zayn's, and Louis is gay.
You're right. Thank you for carefully reminding us what he said. You get a sticker for your good behavior.
That part also makes me cringe.
God, I remember, when the mature users got a hold of the word cringe. I'm not sure how it's possible to be more cringeworthy than the Redditors and Leafy clones who use it as well.
Seriously, Michael the GoAnimate guy. If you're watching this, you cannot insult anyone's hairstyle and call someone gay.
Now that you've said that, I am pretty sure you have something to say about Michael's overt ableism when reviewing one of the characters, I mean members of that band.
God dude. I thought you learned your lesson, but I guess you didn't.
If you consider writing childish comments about how Michael is an immature user and making commentaries on him entirely dedicated to bitching about how he uses the same identical rant template, which ironically enough would make your commentary in him identical to every other commentary on him, and consider that teaching him a lesson, then I don't know where you get off.
They also starred in their own movie called One Direction This Is Us. One Direction This Is Us. No, more like One Deep Poop and This Is Not Us. This movie sucks.
Whoa. Calm the heck down right there. Seriously, you don't have to yell just because you hate One Direction and the movie This Is Us.
It's entirely performative for the GoAnimate styled rant. I'm sure you know this, but in the archetypical GoAnimate styled rant, if you want to mention a movie the thing you're ranting on is in, it is important that you use an X more like Y joke, while using a Killaro voice in maximum volume. That's just part for the core, my dude.
This band makes iCarly look like an awful show.
I think Michael is using that analogy incorrectly. Shouldn't you say One Direction makes iCarly look more tame in comparison? Oh wait, there is an iCarly episode about One Direction. Okay then. Now having said this of course wouldn't go without a joke concerning Dan Schneider's troubling controversy.
I hope this band gets shut down soon. Do you know who likes this band? Ice Cream from Object Universe. She wants to join the band, but she can't because she's an object, not a human being. Do you know who hates this band? Basketball from Object Universe. He wants this band to get shut down.
Seriously, dude? Ice Cream is just a character from Object Universe.
Not sure if the principle that fictional characters can't like real-world things for legal reasons is applicable in this scenario, since, as we know, Object Universe and Battle for Dream Island are internet shows capable of bypassing it. Who knows, there might be as much possibility of Michael being right. Maybe both characters in that universe seem to know that band, thereby forming their own opinions from then on. But given that this do you know who likes this crap is only used to demean the characters that one doesn't like by subjecting them to undesirable opinions, there are some doubts in my part as well.
Even though, I'm maybe neutral to Battle for Dream Island and Object Universe.
Not okay with, not refraining from having an opinion on something, just neutral. If you are familiar with GoAnimate dipshit speak, this term only rose into prominence when GoAnimators started listing characters starting from the best to worst. A trait that can only be used by go-fags, when everyone else probably wouldn't talk like that.
Also, Basketball is also a character from Object Universe.
Thank you for telling us. I couldn't have known that.
Come on now, move on to original rants. GoAnimate style rant videos are a complete waste of time.
Time to take a piss.
One Direction sucks, and so does its movie. Nicktoons is 100000000000.
Daddy? What? More like dead and dummy.
000 times better than One Direction. End of rant.
Not sure what Nicktoons has anything to do with One Direction given that one is an actual band, and the other is a network. It would make more sense if you said that another band you like is better.
Oh wow. We have a person who wants to get rid of a pop band just because they don't like it.
Yeah, that's pretty much a staple for many go-ranters out there, telling his audience that he wants the thing he rants on to get shut down to add in the authentic nature of his hatred.
Christ, you even added part that Nicktoons is better than One Direction.
Yeah, both of those entities are kind of unrelated, but let's see your reasons, Neil Parker Jr.
Stop making grounded videos and GoAnimate style rants right now.
Okay, we went from expressing how stupid it is to say Nicktoons is better than One Direction, to telling him to stop making grounded videos and GoAnimate style rants, with a little bit of authoritative parental speak mixed in, which is something that I've talked about earlier. We've abruptly went from one point to another. This video is just a disgruntled mess.
It's getting retarded now.
Implying that most of them weren't retarded to begin with.
It's so stupid of how he pulled Nicktoons is way better.
Okay, we get it, but could you just further elaborate on why it's stupid? I already gave out my reason why it's stupid. Perhaps it should be easy for you to the same as well.
But well, that will be the end of this video.
Wait, so no explanation for why his comparison is stupid? Well, if there is a waste of time in anything, this would be it.
That video was very cringeworthy in my opinion. So, I will see you guys in the next video.
Fuck your video. And this is where the video ends. Overall, not a good video. Many Go commentators love to complain about the archetypical GoAnimate styled rant, but most of the time, they almost unilaterally complain about the overall structure of the rant, which would end up making the commentary just as repetitive and uniform as the GoAnimate rants they criticize. This is a shame, because there are some things worthy of being said about GoAnimate rants outside of their structure, but most of the time, there aren't. This is pretty much an overarching problem with the mature users who use GoAnimate. They still carry the same traits as the good users they seek to get away from. All they've ever done to contribute to that goal is to dump to things, grounded videos, and GoAnimate styled rants, that's all. Their activities are more or less the same. This is a problem, because mature users don't seem to understand why the good users are hated in the first place. Good users, falsely so-called, were using GoAnimate as yet another fucking battlefield for their stupid-ass good user versus bad user war. A war that only started with the belligerency of Memi 9909 in the bad side versus the Super Baxter in the good side. This sort of drama would have ended should it not be that there were going to be fuckfaces trying to reignite the drama with their fake troll accounts to keep the war going. Good users take away the potential for creativity and storytelling that GoAnimate could have been. In fact, there were many people such as Mercs among others to take that burden, but it has been wasted by the endless shit-flinging between Oceania and Eastasia. Mature users understandably tried to get away from it all, but since this is all they've known, when it comes to GoAnimate, all they thought they needed to get rid of to become mature users was to get rid of grounded videos and GoAnimate-styled rants. This is why they still carried that same antagonistic nature, this tribalistic nature. Instead of good user versus bad user, it's now mature user versus immature user. This type of attitude perpetuates the current state of that community, because they weren't given the means of creativity with that program, and instead used it to make hate videos on one another, as if it's going to work. Overall, very confused commentary, shit grammar, and only perpetuates the good user versus bad user mentality that the community has been known for. Anyway, this is Ottomagic Critic, and make sure you die horribly. See you next time.
Oh baby.